8th of June. 4 days left before going to Rialp for the end of school year trip. Oh boy, this was such an exciting school trip I've ever had, but I kind of miss it. After several months. Anyways, do you think I'd really leave to Rialp without filming this some days before? Nope, I wouldn't, because I'm back out of the first semi-avenue zone February for the 6th time, and to get more lifts on film, and to get lifts filmed before going to Rialp. And it's random lift tour time. First to 28 to Rialp Street. Not bothered coming back to it because after what happened last random lift tour episode. Anyways, bug out.
Empezar el video.
It's the perfect time for a random lift tour. It's most likely residents come out of their houses.
¿Qué?
Noa.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola.
Sorry, nothing was 40. Anyways, we're about to get in first to Avenue soon. Let's see what we can get. This is something like I did back on the 16th of April for some odd fucking reason. This is like the random issue I done back on the 16th of April. So if you go to Whoa! What the fucking hell did I just step on? And it just bumped on my fucking leg. I have no absolute idea. I was late to get 8 to Rialp Street, but I wouldn't get to that time because Savannah was doing something to the lift in there. But however, now at 12 to Rialp Street, now to the first list. These used to be old 80s generic lists, but these are modernized in the 2000s by I think in El Cesania or even NASA, which is a lift company that is named after a key and locker company. But anyways, let's try these lifts. In like 2020, I think, February was refurbished. The swing doors on the ground floor were replaced. But however, there's something very curious that happened to these lifts. How have they managed to keep the original inner doors in these lifts? I don't know.
Wait. How you using the stairs? I'm going.
There's some interesting lifts. Hey! I love these indicators.
It's actually near Cecilia, I guess.
Expect this to have a refurbished. Oh shit.
Open the door.
For a reason, I love filming those lifts, those lifts you've seen before. But for obvious reason. But new to Master Valencia Street, the lift's already getting fucking replaced. Because potato. They wanted to, I guess.
Es verdad.
Next one. And now, let's retake this 10 capital around the street. You think that this time I've gone down to basement just like I promised in episode 4? Well, newsflash, I didn't. No, I'm not gonna call it now. This I guess up to 6. Oh, it's just gone up to 6. Alright. Okay, I already heard that, so don't need to remind me anyway. Anyways, I think I promised I said that in this building when I come back, I would go down to basement on this lift. But no, I'm not going to try it. Otherwise there might be consequences. for those kinds of actions. Anyways, here's a ThyssenKrupp list. These are my favorite lift company. Anyways, this one is coming down from 6. Oh, I can see myself. Oh dear. Perfecto. There's by the looks like I'm meant to film this fucking lift. This is the only manual inner door lift in Rialp to borrow. I now arrived at the ground floor. Now I can open the lift doors. Alright. Ooh. Boy, I don't bother coming back to this one. It's already filmed it. Here's a bar or a restaurant.
¿Vas a subir?
Sí.
¿A qué puerta vas?
And now to live at 7 First Meat Avenue. This used to be a really nice old 80s ThyssenKrupp lift, but sadly in early 2018 it has now been replaced with a new owner. When this used to be an old 80s ThyssenKrupp lift, the cool buttons and the COP were replaced. Even as fast was that could happen to the old lift, is that the indicator the inside indicator broke and it was stuck displaying 00. Wow, that's really weird. Also, but I still like this lift. Though. I've seen it when I was a kid. And I'm finally managed to buy it in 2015 or something. And also the old lift used to have DC motors, I think, and it was also single speed traction. Now after it was replaced with a Neurona, this lift could probably have now been turned into an MRL, meaning that I think the motorroom could be derelict. Yes. It's gone up to 6.
Ahora te estará esperando mirando por la avenida en la puerta 12. Así que
que por aquí no vamos a pasar ya en un tiempo, porque ya la gente te va conociendo.
Well, she says so, because
Y no te entretengas mucho en el texto, de que ya está.
Subiendo.
o sea,
Séptima planta.
oh, I like this grey paint. It's 13 and 14.
Cierre de puerta. Bajando.
And if you did not know, this used to be an old 80s fishing club lift.
Planta principal.
Yes. And now, when I leave this labyrinth, you'll see how this lift used to look like. Oh.
And now in building 7, and we go along to the next lift, which is, this crap.
Lo mismo que grabar charla, a ver para qué lo quieres grabar.
And has got a key cut down to the basement. And we going to push door. There's
Oh shit, looks like I'm running out of battery. In the 80s fishing club I was talking about in San Francisco used to look like that. I kind of done a Jay Foreman reference, I guess. Well, I never got to retell this one. Anyway, I filmed it and it had interesting fishing qualities. Who gives a fuck about it? And now, I'm coming out to 17 First Avenue. Let's see how the progress of the refurbishment is doing. I say it's doing quite well. I wonder how The lift is still working. Looks like the lift is still working. It's a good thing. What's this? Seems that one of them is out of service for some odd reason. Volveremos a cuando lo... Anyways, I bet a flat building refurbishment takes like, I think 2 or 3 months. So I guess I'll come back. So I guess when I think September or October arrives, I'll come back and see if the disc got replaced. I was lucky I could film them being original. I think they're gonna get modernized, but I don't know. I already filmed that one. And I don't think I'm bothered to come back because but at least I managed to film St. First Avenue. Oh, what a relief! You probably have seen how it used to look like before. So most important, if you want to get around First Avenue Centre from some lit, I'd recommend you and Junior Rise at 6 p.m. Right. And come back to 6. At least I filmed it in the perfect time to finally get 7 First Avenue. The owner replaced an old 80s prison cut lift. It's kind of a legend because of the epic motor sound and stuff. I still miss it, but that it was in a bad condition. Shame, I guess. It's a shame because, and I mean, there could be an idea that I could have gotten ideas of how they could keep the lift original, but I don't think when you swing the placement is gonna fit, because the whole of a flat building is very thin it's very thin. It was much thickness before it was refurbished. Nearly at 8 Tomas de Area Street, I've seen that the one of the lift was being replaced. It was beautiful. It was a senior lift. It was more nice from the old fishing rod lift. Anyway.
La plaza damos la vuelta, ¿vale?
Perfect.
¿O quiere ir por el calefón?
Square. Plaza. Anyway, 74 Gazelle Street is already getting close. I meant to film that again. And now you think my camera's running out of fucking battery. And I was gonna say running out of fuel as like a quote unquote set. Anyways.
¿Qué te ha dado la chica?
I mean, Arona's been quite a common lift brand for replacements. In installations. But at least I would a lift that had very common Arona fixtures, like the ones in not like those Model Lewis, which had a not fixture design.
Era el regalo para mi hermana para los 60 años.
No como tú.
At least I could film what I could get. And I could manage to do this at 6 p.m. since my dad was out. And since on Friday my dad doesn't go to work at 6 p.m. At least I could get some lit. Is it? And Wednesday 6 p.m. Well, I'll describe this story in the description below. It's a relief, but boy. I mean, it's just a relief. You see how it's convenient to do random littles around Valencia 6 p.m. Random littles in Valencian club during 6 p.m. When summer is almost here and when it's already here. Yes, you see how of a relief it is to do them at 6 p.m. Anyways, let's remember what the start point was. I think it was exactly at Segovia Square. So, if I could remember rightly, the start point was exactly at Segovia Square. But I didn't get any recordings of the start point. The start point of the walk was Segovia Square, but the start point of the video was actually to Master Rialp Street. It looks like this random list, it looks like walking and filming several lists in Valencia 14 has gone better than 13. And now I'm back at the start point. Back at the start point where everything began from.